Ahora, ¿dónde pinga ahora que estaba la iglesia? Ok, vamos a hacer esto más interesante entonces.
Hi.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
Entonces, ¿no crees que esté loca?
So you've come to the conclusion that I'm not crazy?
Never thought that. Well, at least not in this case.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was much more fun than she was, no doubt about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
Ah, a businesswoman.
No. What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
I suppose.
De acá. ¿Cómo carajo llegué yo acá? No tengo idea. Pero recordar que está cerca de la cochera.
Nikki?
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, a million times. She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce. She used to get so mad.
A judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
The mystery of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
The riddle!
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible! Yes. Oh, something like, down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart or it's your end, round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember
más
it?
allá de su aspecto.
How it's... I...
Wow. A total mystery. Want to play?
Yes, I need to think about it. I have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Había una pared que tenía como una X en blanco. ¿Será ahí donde tengo que ir? ¿Por qué carajo yo saco de dormir acá? ¿Qué es ese sonido tan turbio? ¿Solamente me hiciste venir acá para eso?
What'd you find?
The paintings of the saints. I was convinced Leonard had gotten rid of them.
Why?
He liked saying that it was more likely to find God in a supernova than in a church.
I don't see what he had in common with the Reverend Solomon Foster.
They mostly talked for long stretches, in between chess moves up in the attic.
United by pawns and bishops, but divided by the saints.
Divided by everything else, I'd say.
¿Algo más que quieras compartir?
You want to play the organ in a church in the middle of the night? Really?
Hey, what are you doing there?
¿Cómo me
Dunno. I think you stayed on the line. Didn't notice.
¿Demasiado terrorífico? Siempre me ha encantado el fantasma de la ópera. Demasiado terrorífico.
You think it's too horror? The church, the organ, the notes reverberating in the dark?
It's been years since anyone played it.
My mother's heart would break to see it like this. She adored it.
You should take it with you. To play it. In Portland.
Nunca aprendí.
I couldn't play even if I wanted to. I never learned.
I don't think playing the organ is a crucial thing these days.
Yeah, right. Tell that to my mom.
Essential part of a woman's education, I must admit.
Oh, poor Mom. She had a daughter that would rather dig for gold at Hunter's Gulch till the cows came home.
I can totally picture you.
Uh-huh. Then there was Rachel, who reminded me how useless I was in music. Look how good Rachel is. Look how she puts her mind to it. She doesn't know how to read, but she's got a real ear for it. While I was considered the illiterate artist in the house. If Rachel had been around, she would have improvised Beethoven's Ninth.
Was she so perfect?
Yes. I'm only just now realizing how jealous I was.
Keep looking.
¿Ve lo que decía? Que la querían como la hija modelo. Siga buscando. Ahora sí me deja interactuar.
Someone broke into the church. Some fucking screwed up camper.
Oh, your father left it open for mountain wanderers.
Goddamn sons of... Ugh. I'll have to clean up this mess before Jenkins shows up.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Normally, no one's around in this weather, but you never know.
Ugh. Okay.
Supongo que el Jesucristo lo tengo que hablar. Ño. Acá prendí una fogatita. La veo. Si resuelvo el acertijo, encontraré el antiguo almacén. Ok. Para mí, es donde estaba la X esa. Ahora, ¿dónde estaba esa X? No tengo ni idea. Porque decía como que abra bien los ojos, no sé qué carajo, que no es no todo lo que parece, algo así. Ok. Ok. Mierda.
Oh, shit.
Encontré un pasadizo secreto. Me late el corazón.
So, found the mystery decorations?
No. No decorations.
Is everything okay?
I found something.
What?
It's like someone built some kind of bedroom. Irving, you there?
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what you see.
Okay. There's some windows. Drawn on the walls. Books. Sheet music. A pink bed.
La habitación de Rachel.
It's like a kid's room.
No way.
Nadie viviría aquí abajo. Igual estoy soñando. Nadie viviría aquí abajo.
This place doesn't make sense. No one would live down here.
Nikki, I think you should get out of there now.
No, wait. There's got to be an explanation.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm calling the head office in Billings. I'm telling them it's a code red emergency, so they'll have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
What?
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand? It's her room, a replica.
Vamos a ver qué
You don't know that. You can't know what her room looked like.
Everything here reminds me of her. Let me look around. I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
But my other hand's on the red phone.
Keep it there, but don't make the call. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Ok, ¿por qué hay una habitación de Rachel acá abajo? No me vas a decir que el padre la tenía acá encerrada. O que este era su nidito de amor a escondidas.
Did you get out of there?
You know by any chance if Rachel wore a retainer?
Maybe. There was an article saying they hadn't found it at the site of the suicide.
I remember. She always made a horrible noise when she clipped it onto her palate with her tongue.
Paladar.
What does Rachel's retainer have to do with anything?
I found a box. It could be hers.
Why should someone keep a 10-year-old retainer?
Maybe they're not just keeping it. Maybe they're using it. The box is empty.
No way. I can't...
Let me go on.
Decían los periodistas, los de la casa paranormal esta, decían que escuchaban una voz femenina cuando hablaba cuando hablaba el padre de Nicole. ¿Acaso Leonor se ponía al paladar de la otra, de Rachel? ¿Simulaba hablar como ella? ¿Tan turbina puede ser la cosa? La llave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
We have to call someone. You have to get out there right now.
No. I found a key. It's from my old music box. The one in Leonard's room.
I'm having a hard time following.
If everything in here is Rachel's, then why is my music box's key here?
I don't know and I don't want to know. Tell you what I think? Someone could have been in your room.
No importa.
It doesn't matter.
How can you be so calm?
If someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on, here.
La caja de ¿Puede hacer ruido? Ah, mis pies.
Yes.
Nicole, listen. I already know what you're going to say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
¿Me estás ayudando? No.
No way.
You do realize you found a replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why. Why all of this?
We'll figure it out. With the sheriff. Once you're out of there, into a safe hotel room in town. Please, just...
Listen, a bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line. Old lipsticks that don't go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years, and now this!
All good reasons to get out of there. We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
If it's true, you realize what that means.
Fantasmita.
What? What are you trying to tell me?
Your father... He spent years in there, in total solitude, with the weight of his family and Rachel on his conscience. He wasn't the kind of guy to just let the past
Le
slide
intentó
with a
invocar.
drug.
De hecho, hay
You
un
know
coso de
that too.
invocación en el baño. ¿Estás de broma? Increíble.
You're joking, right? You think he did this?
Think about it. That room could be an act of love. Distorted, even morbid, but in his eyes...
How dare you? My father might have had a lot of weaknesses, but surely what you're saying... Leave out that he cheated on my mom. Leave out that he fell in love with a 16-year-old, but fucking hell, don't you dare even think that! He would never have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you.
No! I don't give a shit about what you have to say.
I just want you to know that...
If you don't want to help discover the truth, don't call me.
No sé para qué a veces me ponen las opciones y total me las sacan en 2 segundos.
Asshole. How dare you? You don't know shit. You don't know fuck. Finally, a bit of peace and quiet. It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Rachel Foster in my father's hotel. Maybe with items from her real room. Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive.
Siéntate, Nicole.
I have to think it through. What concrete clues did I find? First thing, the phone call. They said Rachel isn't dead. Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the timberline. And now I find her retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction. If Rachel didn't kill herself, Rachel could have lived here. But if she's still alive, why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots. No suicide, no timberline money. No, I'm just being paranoid. And then there'd be no reason for her to live in a fucking underground replica of her room. My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something, Dad?
My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again. But I must.
Ok. Prácticamente estaba intentando... Mierda. Estaba intentando encajar todo el rompecabezas en su mente. Diciendo que a lo mejor Rachel no se suicidó, sino que fue todo fingido. Pero ¿por qué no cobrarían entonces el dinero del Timberlane? Mamá. ¿Aló? Está todo muy tranquilito. Una medalla.
The 27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right? And you and Mom started fighting. Voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Ok. Entonces Rachel supuestamente se suicidó el mismo día que nuestra protagonista Nicole ganó una medalla de oro. Que es esa medalla que encontramos recién. En el partido ese que estaban igualados y se ganó muerte súbita. Que creo que supuestamente justamente era de hockey. Día 9. Por algún motivo me encuentro delante de la puerta vallada.
Irving.
Finally.
Estoy bien. Eres lo único que tengo. Eres lo único que tengo.
I know, I told you to go to hell.
I was dying on this chair.
Me asusté.
You're right. That room freaked me out. So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of this story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
There are too many things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me, to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
Mi padre. Lo estoy haciendo todo mi padre.
Maybe it's my father. In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Rachel died. Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
The night Rachel died. Maybe I have to start from there. I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Church. That night we had a mass for the poor here. We held one every year. As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she said she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
A storeroom.
Have you been up there?
No, I'd forgotten all about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
¿El almacén? ¿Qué habrá ya? ¿Y por qué hay un fantasmita susurrándome al oído? Hay como una puerta. Papá. Ok. ¿Por qué esto es un atajo a mi habitación? Ah, ya. Tengo miedo. Ay, qué calafrío que me dio eso. A ver, tendría que ser acá. ¿Acá hay algo? Maniquís. What the fuck? No, no creo. No creo que sea lo que estoy pensando. O sea, tengo dos opciones de lo que estoy pensando, pero ambas opciones derivan a lo mismo prácticamente. Solamente que cambia en quién es ese maniquí. Esta estoy seguro quién es. Es nuestro palo de hockey.
Irving?
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare.
There are mannequins everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck? That's That's my stick! If you're listening to me, whoever set up this representation, I think they want to tell me that Rachel was killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh God, why isn't he answering? Irving, I swear I'm not kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
¿Qué fue ese ruido? A ver. Obviamente, ese del piso de Rachel mostrando que estaba embarazada. A lo que creo entender que fue la madre de Nicole la que mató a Rachel en realidad. Con, supongamos, un palo de hockey. Y el padre lo supo y de ahí debe haber venido el tema de la discusión. Que la habrá tratado de loca de mierda, que cómo pudo haber matado a una niña. Y ella le debe haber dicho, ¿y vos cómo puedes ser tan hijo de puta para camarte con una niña de 16 años? Etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. O pudo haber sido nuestra protagonista, Nicole. Y por algún tipo de motivo tiene como un bloqueo cerebral que bloquea ese recuerdo. Ese recuerdo. Están pasando cosas. Ahora lo que me extraña es por qué hay tantos maniquíes haciendo como de público. Eso es lo que me extraña. Ahí es. Pelotuda. ¿Me tengo que dar vuelta? ¿Por qué no puedo salir? Quiero salir. ¿Y por qué tengo la radio todavía en mano? ¿Qué quieren que haga? ¿Qué quieren que haga? ¿Por qué tengo la radio en mano todavía? ¿Por qué no puedo salir?
Where are you, Nicole?
Opa,
It's about time.
¿has escuchado lo que he dicho?
Did you hear my messages?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
¿Qué puertas?
What doors are you talking about?
Keep going.
Hello? Hello, Irving.
¿Perdón? Irving, ¿qué haces? ¿Qué se esconde tras la puerta cerrada del segundo piso? ¿El segundo piso es la que está bloqueada? Está bloqueada. Algo me dice que Irving no está tan lejos como pensamos. Porque ¿cómo sabe que estoy abriendo tantas puertas? ¿Ese no es mi auto? De 1980. Ese es mi auto. Una foto mía, o varias mejor dicho, y en esta donde se graduó supuestamente me tiene marcado. Luz extraña. Fuera, plaga desconocida. Es como que hay distintas pruebas de fantasma que supuestamente se piensa que es el espíritu de Rachel. De radio telefónica y una estufita prendida. Creo que ya sabemos quién estaba acá.
I imagine you found my room.
Mi habitación. ¿Ves? Ven,
What does
ven,
all
ven,
this
ven,
mean?
ven.
That's a question I've asked myself many times. What does all this mean, Irving? How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
What?
Every memory, painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means. I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
¿Qué has hecho? ¿Estás loco? ¿Estás de broma? ¿Qué has hecho?
What did you do, Irving?
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they creep into the crawl spaces.
You're not with Vima. You... Jenkins... You never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one. You.
Me? I...
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
I don't understand.
How could you? Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past, hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years, day after day after day.
All lies.
I have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
¿Quién eres? ¿Dónde estás? ¿Qué quieres hacer? ¿Quién eres?
Who are you, really?
I want to tell you a story. There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in a lake in summer. His father had other plans for his soul. In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star. His wonderful sister. A heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret. She who told him what a free and strong man he
Irving
would
es el hermano
become
de
one day.
Rachel.
Rachel?
She was like that. Free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia. Or what retard meant.
Era
What
retrasada,
they
Rachel.
called her at school. But I could hear her cry at
Tenía
night.
dislexia.
I wanted to protect her. But I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her for real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened. A love. Simply a love. Nothing more, nothing less. But that love was too much, and it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Rachel. Rachel was your sister. Now I remember you.
You were too caught up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
No odiaba a Rachel, sí, odiaba a tu hermana. No
I
odiaba a
didn't
Rachel.
hate your sister. I was just jealous.
Doesn't matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
¿Dónde estás? Ya
Irving,
sabemos quién es.
where are you right now?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment, in that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand, as you've already begun to understand.
Dime qué quieres de mí. ¿Eres el extraño del que me dijiste que me alejara? Dime qué quieres de mí.
I want to know what you want from me.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't able to go. You will be the new witness. You owe it to us. And you owe it to her.
Entonces guíame. Así que Irving preparó todo esto para hacernos recordar. Y era el hermano de Rachel. estar acá escondido, ¿no? Y que tengo que ir a donde nadie más llegó. Privado. No sé por qué se me dio que había una puerta acá.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide-open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in
talking
the air we
about?
breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good.
Ok.
Figure out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
Asesina. Y se acaba de escribir eso. Ok. Entonces, si no entendí mal, el padre de esta, o sea, Leonard y Irving, estaban compinchados en el tema de invocar a Rachel, porque al parecer había como cosas, sucesos, la madre que lo parió, que indicaban como que Rachel seguía en el hotel este. Entonces entre Irving y Leonard estuvieron haciendo como tipo de invocaciones, toda esta cosa que se hace en las actividades paranormales para invocar al espíritu y tratar de hablar con él. Porque al parecer ellos querían, o mejor dicho, ellos tenían por entendido que Rachel quería comunicarles algo, pero no pudieron lograrlo. Entonces a eso es a lo que se refería Irving con decir a Nicole que ella es la única que puede resolver el misterio y llegar como a la verdad. Porque al parecer Rachel quiere comunicarnos y decirnos algo, y Nicole es la única que puede llegar a entender o descubrir qué es lo que Rachel nos quiere decir. Y acá aparece Asesina, que acabo de escribir, pero nos está diciendo ¿asesina a nosotros o se refiere a alguien más?